here's Brody Brazil.
It's one of the biggest headlines around baseball. It's certainly causing some controversy. The transparent jersey pants for players across the league. That's not a player in the league. That's me. Wait, those are my pants. How would I, broadcaster of baseball, know anything about the pants situation? Maybe because I observed it this year when the jersey tops changed. Baseball says they didn't change the pants. I'm here to suggest otherwise, and I've got the evidence to prove it. That's because those are my 2023 authentic on-field jersey pants that I'm sporting, by the way. That's also a authentic Kelly Green Oakland A's jersey. We'll talk more about that in just a second. First, let's remember what's going on here. Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, we can see your jersey tucked in. And I think that's always been the case to some degree, and I've got evidence of that for you in just a second. But these are the new jerseys made of what we're pretty sure is a different fabric. Again, baseball told the Wall Street Journal that only the jersey tops went through fabric and material changes, but it's pretty evident. I mean, look at Salvador Perez. Like, we can see your jersey tucked in pretty plainly. That C on his jerseys, it's different. Like, baseball doesn't do that like basketball or hockey, but that looks very cool on Salvi Perez. Cal Raleigh, I mean, even with the piping down the Mariners jersey, it is really evident. Like, we can see the jersey splitting in your pants. And we've seen more graphic pictures, by the way, come out of spring training. I will not be sharing those here on this video, but even Cleveland. I mean, and look at the Guardians, the piping on their sleeves is different from one jersey to the next. How on earth does that even happen? But again, we can see your jerseys tucked in. And why are we noticing this all? Is it, some people have said, it's lighting, like the Brewers and their photo shoot. It's the lighting, it's the flash, it's the photography. Like, you won't see these on the field. But wait a second, have we ever seen these before in respective media days? Because I'll get to the evidence here in a second. I own the 2023 version, and I'm pretty sure that these are different. In one specific way, like, it's actually made of two fabrics. There's the inner fabric there on, I guess, I don't know how to say it, but the crotch, right? That area is more of a breathable, looser fabric. That's kind of what the entire new jerseys are made of. Not entirely, because that area is a little bit more perforated on this jersey. But it feels like the new jersey pants are all made of the exact same material, crotch area, and everywhere else down the backside and the pant legs. And so that kind of lets me know that something here is different, despite what baseball might be telling you. And yeah, you can go ahead and scan that QR code. I have no idea what exactly it goes to, but it signifies that Nike and Fanatics or whoever made this jersey, it was an authentic on-field one. There's my size and measurements. By the way, this is a jersey they custom tailored for me to have the high socks. You'll see, well, you probably already saw it there in the photo, but this is authentic as it gets. Now, this is 2023. Fanatics and Nike made the jerseys for baseball from 20 to 23. They took it over in 20 from Majestic, and they stopped the old style last year. So this is the last year of the old style right before this new version. And there's a look at the back, and you can see it's got a little bit of a different way about the belt loops. You might notice that change too. Look at this pair of pants from the back, and then go look at photos of your favorite big leaguers. Even the belt loops are different front and back. Okay, but these photos are from 2020 A's Media Day. Yeah, right before the world went haywire. Like, I can still see a little bit of outline there on Liam Hendricks on the left. And I can see a little bit of outline on Matt Chapman there on the right. These are the same type of media photos taken with flash photography and a professional camera. This is probably going to be the thumbnail of my video. Like, can you see it there? I can see it, but it's so less transparent. Like, there is something different here. Again, these are Media Day photos from a couple years ago with the old, this was the first year of the old style pants. Look at me at A's Fantasy Camp. Dallas taking a photo of somebody else, but there's me in those 2023 pants. Again, these are the same ones from 20 to 23. You can kind of see outlines of where the jersey's tucked in, but not entirely. Here's me and my team. We were so good until the playoffs, and then we lost. I wanted that ring so bad. But you can't see through any of the fantasy campers' pants. It's a weird thing for me to say. Wait, was I? This was after the hamstring injury. They stuck me over at first so I wouldn't have to run around a bunch. you think I dug that ball out, by the way? Why are we getting distracted into my performance? You're darn right I dug that thing out. He's out! Of course I scooped that thing. But again, you cannot see, thankfully, through my pants. Just another thing I never thought I'd say here on YouTube. Okay. Are we going through the highlight reel here? Maybe. I slapped that thing into left center field. Then I had the courtesy runner, but that's a different story. By the way, you'll notice just to the left of my bat head right there, person with his hands like this. That's Barry Zito. Admiring me doing a little light raking out there. This was in one of the playoff games. That's why, Dallas is in the, I didn't notice that until now. How could you miss the beard? DB was trying to get some eyes on this too. Crack. Anyway. But yeah, you cannot see really through my pants. Yeah. The hamstring still barks at me a little bit, like more than a year later. You can't see through the pants. So we've seen studio shots, we've seen outside shots. You cannot see through the pants. And that leads me here to my takeaways. I think when this gets evaluated, right, people are going to flash back old photos, but like I just did. And MLB pants were never 100% opaque. I think that's fair to say. You could always see like a little bit of a bump or a texture that the jersey was tucked in. Or maybe you could see if it was like a really dark like underpants that they were wearing or some type of performance like underwear that they're wearing. Yeah, you can see that maybe through a light colored pant. You can see the dark and light contrast or whatever. They were never perfectly opaque. But the current modifications, and there have to have been modifications here. I don't know this for certain. I felt them, I looked at them, I touched them. They did not feel the exact same or identical as to my pair at home. And how do we know? Because we don't have a bunch of 2023s and 2024s sitting there together. We probably should do that. But I've looked at one, felt one, I've have one, and understand what it's all about. The current modifications just seem, the pant structure is lighter, the fabric, the material is lighter, thinner, and so it's more see-through, it's more transparent. I don't know why that's even up for debate here. MLB denies changing the pants, only the jersey top. I mean, if they're going to overhaul one thing, why wouldn't they have overhauled everything? Otherwise, you might have, if you change the top fabric, then you're going to have two-tone jerseys, pants of a different color and material, and tops of something else. It's got to be uniform. Isn't that why they call it a uniform? Because the top and the bottom are the same? So I think the pants are different. And that new, lighter fabric, it's just becoming a lot more problematic. And just to cap this off, I mean, I tried to show you the before and after examples here. This has to be addressed for baseball as soon as possible. The players said it as soon as they put these on. They still went through all the media days and took all the photographs that are going to last the remainder of this year. But this has to get sorted out for baseball sooner than later. I don't think you're going to hear the end of players barking about it. They're not just going to stop. And when fans start watching games and more fans have their eyes on spring training and for a bunch of different reasons. I've already done videos on the lettering on the back and the patches, how they're all flat versus the nice embroidered ones like on that old jersey that I'm wearing there. So many changes that are just not beneficial to the fan experience or the image part of it. And I really don't know what the differences they make from the player performance, the sweat wicking or the drying part. I mean, if it's negligible, we probably shouldn't be doing this in the first place. So there you go. You've seen my 2023 authentic MLB pants and the jersey selection I've got for you. Hopefully that helped make a difference and helped you understand what exactly is going on here. You've made it to the end of the video. You know I appreciate that. Thumbs up down below. That'll greatly help me and this channel. And by the way, if you're just stopping by for the very first time, you've never seen me before, glad you found me. I really do appreciate it. Make sure, though, before you go down below, you hit that subscribe button so I can definitely see you back here next time.